The Development of the Atlantean Root Race by Dave Marsland of Cardiff Theosophical Society. According to Blavatsky and Theosophy, humanity evolves through 7 root races in each cosmic era known as a globe, each with its own unique characteristics and stages of development. The Atlantean root race is the 4th in this series, following the Lemurian root race and preceding the modern or anthropic root race. The Atlantean root race existed on a lost continent called Atlantis, which was located in the Atlantic Ocean. The Atlantean civilization is described as becoming highly advanced, both technologically and spiritually, with inhabitants possessing psychic abilities and a deep connection to nature. Although Atlanteans always had the power of basic speech, which enabled communication, they took this to a new level by developing complex language. The Atlanteans are the most material of the root races, and in their middle period were much larger and stronger than ourselves. As time passed, they became smaller. Architecture was one of the great achievements of Atlantean civilization. Their administrative and religious buildings were of gigantic proportions, and their urban areas were well planned and spacious. However, the Atlanteans eventually fell into moral decay and self-destruction. The decline of Atlantis was due in part to misuse of their advanced knowledge for selfish purposes with what we would term sorcery or black magic. This led to catastrophic events such as natural disasters and wars that ultimately led to the sinking of Atlantis beneath the waves. Survivors of this cataclysmic event are said to have migrated to various parts of the world, carrying with them remnants of Atlantean knowledge and culture. The legacy of Atlantis is said to live on in various mythologies and ancient texts from around the world. Many cultures have stories or legends that bear striking similarities to theosophical accounts of Atlantis, leading some scholars to speculate about a common source for these myths. In Theosophy, each root race represents a stage in humanity's spiritual evolution towards enlightenment. The rise and fall of the Atlantean root race is seen as an illustration of the cyclic nature of evolution, where a stage of humanity reached its peak before descending into darkness and chaos. As we continue our journey towards higher consciousness, perhaps we can learn valuable lessons from the rise and fall of Atlantis, reminding us of our potential for greatness, as well as our capacity for destruction if not guided by wisdom and compassion.